Okay. All right. Are y'all ready to get on with the contest? We're going to have your first comic up tonight, The Wicked Witch of Bremerton. Give it up.
Jesus Christ. That's the Wicked Witch of West Bremerton. Auspicious beginning to our show today. Oh, my goodness. What does a Bremolo weigh? A Bremerton! Tell some jokes. And I supposed to walk up to two trailer park girls, go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Would have worked a lot better, huh? That's right, because you can take the witch out of the trailer, but you can't take the trailer out of the witch. I did come here from West Bremerton, and you'd be surprised. Comedians will drive 2-3 hours for just 5 minutes of stage time, but as a divorced witch on Tinder, I have driven further for way fewer minutes. That's right, I'm the Wicked Witch of West Bremerton, not Oz, not the east side, west side. Give it up for Brendan with such a high energy way to start the show. Good. People always ask me, how did you become a witch? I tell them I just hit 50. I bought a cauldron off the Facebook Marketplace and stopped apologizing for things that weren't my fault. It's amazing. I tried to do yoga once, but every time they said exhale, the whole room just turned into Gorst. Oh, you know, when you're in West Bremerton, you know you're in West Bremerton when the meth lab has better lights than the Christmas displays. That's it. A little bit of weed mixed with some hard liquor. Now, my neighbors aren't scared of me. They're scared that I'm going to, report them to the landlord. That guy's been remodeling since 2009. The only thing getting replaced is the tenants. I tried to do a spell to fix the potholes, and it turns out I just opened a whole bunch of portals to Port Orchard. You fall in one and you wake up at the Walmart with a new stepdad. I do fly my broom everywhere. It's an eco broom. It's all electric, so it does not speed up well in high winds. It's pretty terrible. Thanks for that, Pacific Northwest. I'm so eco-friendly. No, I do fly everywhere, but partly because that Gorst circle is that curve around Gorst is cursed, and partly because I can't afford gas. So, my familiar's on DoorDash. He's using... People think witches are evil. No. Sorry. Yes, I did sign up for this last minute, so I'm looking at this. These are my jokes. People think witches are evil. Nah, we're just women who said no thanks to another unpaid committee. I don't need a crystal ball. I have Facebook Marketplace. I can see everyone's future mistakes there. I was a good witch once. I was. Then I joined the Nextdoor app. Yeah, now I hex people for leaving their trash cans out too long on a Tuesday. I was gonna tell some jokes, and then I got high. My cauldron runs on Monster and Trauma. I don't brew potions, I just reheat my coffee 17 times. And you know, I actually tried to be a nice witch. I turned my ex into a frog. Yeah, he still lives off Cloe, and he still isn't paying child support. He's fine, though. He's thriving. I saw him on Tinder. His bio reads amphibious and emotionally unavailable. The only thing scarier than me, though, is how much the ferry costs now, right? Like $25 to drive across on the ferry, like, and just to go see people who think they've escaped. Like, it's like the ferry to evolution over there. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta fly. Literally, what a lovely start. They always put me on first now. Suck ass. And that's how it is when you're the Wicked Witch of West Bremerton. All right. Welcome to the Bone Zone, everyone. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you. That's my time.
All right. That seems better, right? I think, right? Awesome. Give it up one more time for the Wicked Witch of West Bremerton, who stole my paper. She keeps telling people she's divorced. She murdered her husband. All right. Let's give it up for your next contestant, Bylock. One more time, keep it going.
Holy fuck. Do not trust the last woman. She is a Jew. She's trying to kill me. You can tell by her big nose and the big pointy hat. Holy fuck. Oh shit. I had this mustache. I shaved it. A Jewish woman, her, shaved it for me. Oh shit. It did not fall in the public restroom. Nah, don't listen to her. She is lying. I recently went to Arizona from Kazakhstan, and I must be honest. The woman I slept with in... Fuck this stand. Jewish stand. $5. The most recent woman that I slept with in Arizona, she was like a bald eagle. No hair on the coochie. Here in Washington, he's like a werewolf. I feel like I have to fight through a jungle just to... Who lowered the mic? It was her. I know it. What the fuck? Anyway, my name is Abilak. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I would like to start with the national anthem. Kazakhstan is the greatest country in the world. Best potassium. Okay, I pissed everyone off. We are going to go ahead and skip past that one. I made a great friend the other day. His name, Tyree or something like that. He had a very interesting noise in his apartment. It go beep, beep, beep. They said it's to prevent fires. The men just don't have batteries. Fix it, idiot. Come on. In Kazakhstan, we do oil check. We do oil check for stink. We check women. Before you bring them home, you check, you make sure. Oh, she good, right? Here in Washington, since I moved here, I do oil check, but then I find out it's a man. What the fuck? Okay, sorry. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to offend you. My dad, Borat, right? He take me to IHOP. He say, my friend, my son, this is International House of Pancakes. Best pancakes in all of country. And then I go, and I said, Papa, it seemed to me more like International House of Pansexual. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Anyway, I came here from Kazakhstan, and nobody told me how cold it is, right? So I moved here with only the hoodie on my back. The one that God gave me, right here. The hoodie that God gave me. I'm not Jewish. This proves I am not Jewish. I have hood. You pull back very far. Very, very, very far. The other day, I asked a very large woman for her number, right? And she punched me. She said, we don't give those anymore. I think she a Jew. I don't know, but I believe she a Jew. We'll find out. I make all of you guys don't like a Jew joke. I had a note here about 43 clowns fucking my mom. I don't remember what that was about, so we'll go ahead and skip that one. The host, thank you so much, very funny man, made a joke about red, white, and blue. For some reason, I had a red, white, and Jew written down in my notes. I have no idea what that is, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, moving on. I am going to get shot. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I've got a cousin in Kazakhstan. He said, Christian, I would love to have a special little handshake with you. And I said, my friend, every little handshake with you is a special little handshake when you've got a special little arm. His arm doesn't work. Sorry, sir. Didn't mean to offend you. And then let's look back at my notes. There's something about a Jewish friend, my colored friend, and a mustache in a bathroom. Does anybody have my mustache here? I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's Mexicans in the other room. Is no one laughing? Is nobody racist here? I quit. Anyway, you all have a terrible night. Fuck every single one of you. Where do I go? Can you help me down?
One more time for Byrock, you guys. He really doesn't want y'all to know that he is Jewish. I like this kid. First time here, brings 3 hot chicks. What a good dude. All right. All right, next up, we have the very funny, very handsome Brendan Meeks.
How y'all doing? There's a ghost in my house. Or something keeps shit in my pants. Okay. Y'all know how they say sexual fetishes stem from childhood traumas? Well, I was born with an umbilical cord wrapped around my neck. And the part that sucks about that is umbilical cords are expensive. Okay. You guys ever hear the phrase, it's so clean you could eat off of it? Well, I have a bidet. My butthole is so clean. Could eat ramen noodles, just slurp them up. Okay. I was walking down the street the other day and a guy shouted at me. He called me a racist. And it's like, lucky guess. All right. Sorry, I'm not actually really good at this. It's my first time. Okay. What are they doing in there? That's weird. Brendan, put your phone away. I mean, whoever. I get so mad when people think I can't watch their baby just because I'm tripping on acid. Never mind. Are we pro or antibiotic? All right. I'm glad you guys are laughing harder this time. See, it's all about the delivery, Brendan. Apparently the arm behind the back does work. Oh, I see why you didn't do that one. I'm not going to do it either. I saw Braille on a drive-through ATM. And it's like, how do they get money? Never mind. I'm just going to insert some of my jokes, and they're going to think you told them. But then they're going to think you wrote them. And the next time I tell them, they're going to be like, oh, he's stealing jokes. So I'm head of my neighborhood watch. Actually, I'm the only member. But it just started. You guys remember the rest, right? Because I don't. It's all that acid I was doing. Okay. Oh, hi, didn't see you there. Ha ha, no, this is just a video. It's not a FaceTime call. I can't really see you. What the fuck is that? Also on acid, okay. Brendan, you should probably charge your phone too. It's gonna die soon. I didn't need help. I'm just gonna tell one of my jokes now because you took my cheat code. Was at Walmart the other day. And I was going through the men's clothing section. and they had all these character shirts. And so I was going through them, and they had a Where's Waldo? And I was curious if they had one in my size. And so as I was looking, they did. But here's the thing. If Waldo was my size, I don't think it would be called Where's Waldo? I think it would just be called, oh, look, there's Waldo. Thank you.
Okay, the acid thing was a thought, not a joke. And I didn't want anyone to hear that yet. But okay, what's the deal with people not letting me watch their baby just because I'm tripping on acid? All right. What, you don't want me to understand your baby that well? All right. All right, let's bring up your next comic, Ryu.
Sure you can. Sorry, just had to get that out of the way. How we doing tonight? Yeah, it's good to see y'all. I know y'all play Street Fighter, right? I heard somebody. All right. It's about to call y'all racist. So I guess that Stop Asian hate shit stopped when lockdown ended. No. Y'all played the latest Street Fighter? Racists. No. You know, I've been on the cover for quite a while, you know. Me and Ken were on Street Fighter 4. I was the cover art for Street Fighter 5 when they approached me when they were like, Ryu. Capcom's like, Ryu, we're doing Street Fighter 6. All right, well, how are we going to do the cover? And they're like, actually, you're not going to be on it. And I said, well, who do you got? They said, Luke. I said, y'all are giving the cover spot to some bitch-ass white boy named Luke, who's only been here since 5. The game God damn it. They debuted World Tour mode. I'm like, oh, I'll probably get to be the coach, right? They're like, no. We're giving that to Luke too. Motherfuckers. No, because then it's like, you know, I'm on Twitter, right? So then everybody's like, oh, Ryu's washed. He's old. They're editing videos of me, you know, doing Hadokens in front of a retirement home, but then all that's coming out is just dust. It's hateful. It's real hateful. No, one cool thing about being in a fighting game, you know, I get to fight and get beat up by women all the time. You know, you guys know who Chun-Li is? Jesus Christ. All right. Just not looking over there no more. Side of the room is dead to me. No, I mean, you know, Chun-Li, she's basically the thick thighs incarnate, you know? You don't, I said I wasn't gonna look over here. Just look this way, all right. No, ladies, has this ever happened to you? Like, you're trying to let a guy down easy, but he doesn't get the hint, right? Here's what you do next time, okay? You let him down, or you try to let him down, he's still trying to make it happen. What you're gonna do is you're gonna fart, but you're gonna have your hands behind your back, and then you're just gonna go, Hadouken! And then that'll get him off of your back, and you'll just be like, oh my God, she's got an ass of a 50-year-old trucker. Never mind, we'll find somebody else. Oh. No, I think that's all I got. Thank y'all for letting me come up here, talk about Street Fighter. Bring Brendan back up here. Y'all have a good night.
One more time for Ryu, you guys. It's crazy. Earlier, I saw a white dude in a black belt. So, all right. All right. Are y'all ready for your next comic? Let's give it up for the very funny Rock Lobster. Lobsters are slow.
Thank you. Can you guys hear me all right? Yeah. If you can't tell by my rock hard abs, I am the long end of the claw. There's no laws when you have these claws. Excuse me a moment, I do need to declaw myself. You know, sometimes I fuck around with people a little bit just for the hell of it. But ultimately, I try to stay on people's good side because I don't like to end up in hot water. My least favorite band is Rubber. I don't like the rubber bands. Between a rock and a hard place, I choose rock. So I moved in with Patrick Starr. I don't want to seem like too igneous, but living under a rock definitely has its place, you know? It can be a hard rock life. And if you understand such a life, you have my sentiments. Though it can be pretty nice. People can butter me up all they want. I am not coming out of my shell. I very much love that weed is legalized in Washington State and many other states. It's really a nice thing. But boy, do I avoid the pot stores. Okay, I think I need to clam down. So I'm gonna get off stage. Thank you so much.
One more time for Rock Lobster, you guys. All right, now give it up for the absolutely hilarious, most attractive guy in the room for his third set of the night, Brendan Meeks.
They say that fetishes come from childhood trauma. Well, I was born with an umbilical cord wrapped around my neck. They get really expensive. Okay. Are you all pro or antibiotic? Okay. I don't condone rape, but if we were stuck on an island, I would pester. Sweet. Not for using the N-word, but sometimes when I'm in my car by myself listening to Taylor Swift, okay. My wife thinks I'm gay. I was raised in a house of clowns. When my father died, those were some pretty big shoes to fill. What do you mean I have to fuck my mom? She's not gonna like that. But I'm a good boy. Okay. My brother thinks I'm gay. I was in the store the other day and I said faggot. And this old lady said, "Hey, you can't say that." Well, I was in special ed. When I got the call that my mom was dying, they said she had 2% brain power left. Her head was slightly severed. I was beside myself. That was the hardest I've ever been. Thank you.
My therapist thinks I'm gay. Man, I'm charming, huh? All right. Keep it going. One more time, you guys. All right, let's give it up for your next comic, Xavier.
What the fuck is up, B-Jokes, or B-Drop, whatever the fuck we are. Whatever the fuck this is. Give it up for Brendan Meeks times 3. Hell yeah. It's so ironic that the girl is better at playing a straight man than all two of them. She's really good at that. Give it up for everything you got, everybody you saw. Give it up for Dr. Zoidberg. Give it up for Pablo Escobar. Give it up for the wicked witch of white privilege. Hell yeah, we're having a good time. My name's Xavier. The host specifically asked me to do an Asian accent this whole show. So I just wanted you guys to know what you're a part of right now. You guys are all racist by association. I call it my yellow voice. Because it's like blackface, except it's always appropriate. Oh, did I lose you guys there? What the? No, I am half white and I'm half Asian. I didn't always be half white. I fucked that all up. I didn't always be half Asian, but I went through this process called orientation. And then shortly after telling that joke, I got disoriented because my uncle slapped me for telling it. Yeah, no, I'm half white and I'm half Asian. It's like being in an interracial relationship, but with myself. You know, one half of me is a standard issue white guy. Another half is an old Vietnamese woman. Sometimes I wake up thinking about soup and coriander, things like that. No, I took a DNA test. I found out that I was 50% Vietnamese, about 47% European, and about 3% microplastic. I don't even know what that is. It's like a tribe in Africa. I actually always knew growing up that I was half Vietnamese because I had that dog in me. Yeah, we're having fun. I'm not. I didn't even come here with a fucking costume. I put this fucking banana on. They were like, the closest thing to yellow, put it on. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know. I'm not even fully Asian, y'all. But I do fix electronics for a living, and I am terrible at driving. I'm one of those people that gets mad but they're the one who almost causes the accident. Like, I got road rage. Like, I'm constantly trying to get... And the thing is I listen to a lot of what I call sensitive guy music. So it's, like, really confusing when I'm like, you know, get the fuck out of the way. And then I'm just like, your body is a wonderland. You know, people get confused with the mini bat. No, I love coming down here to... Where are we? Fucking... What is this? Where the beach... No, but what area in Washington are we? We're in Lacey, right? Or Centralia, or... Where the fuck are we? You know what I mean? I just love it coming down south, you know? I saw this sign that said racist, but not, or no, I said rural, but not racist. I was like, well, if you got to put a sign on it, that's like a priest putting up a sign, Catholic, but not a pedophile. Dang, you guys do not like my jokes, do you guys? You guys rather just me talk shit about myself? You guys did like the Asian, the yellow stuff. All right, what else can I pull up? I am a single, by the way. Yeah, and it hasn't been going great. This is my height in real life. Yeah, and this is my height on Tinder. Yeah, I didn't match with this one lady. She said she was married. I was like, she said she was ethically non-monogamous. Like, oh, so you're annoying and a slut? Ethically non-monogamous? What do you mean? You're getting laid and you're in a committed relationship? Why don't you leave me alone while I'm failing at both of those things? I'm ethnically non-monogamous. It means I sleep with a lot of black women. in my dreams. I'm not a scientist, but I'm familiar with black holes. I am single for a reason, so you guys, yeah, probably these jokes that I'm saying. Yeah, I just found out something really interesting. You don't have to be gay to do gay porn. Do you guys know this? I'm really mad about this. I could have been famous this whole time. I'm heavily sought after in that community. I'm what they call a PAM, a petite Asian male. Yeah. I did come all the way here from Tacoma. Yeah, GTA 6 is already released there. It's crazy. I just caught someone trying to steal my car, but luckily I knew that shit does not start, so I just watched this grown man try to get my car started. What is the red light or something, or no? Oh. That's where I was conceived, the red light district in Thailand. No, all right, whatever. You guys don't want to laugh at my... That is true, though. I support women, including my mom. I was born with ADHD. I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 4. And it's a lot like ADD, except in high definition. I got prescribed a pill, Ritalin. It's the first pill I ever fell in love with. Yeah, the second pill I ever fell in love with was Percocet. And the pill I love now the most is the Plan B pill. Yeah, if this is this table fucks with me hard. I love this table right here. No, the Plan B pill. I'm not ready to be a dad, okay? In fact, I saw this post online that said, be the person who you needed when you were younger, but I'm not ready to be a dad yet, so. All right. Hell yeah. I did learn a new kink recently. I'm into female bodybuilders. You guys, muscle milk mommies. You know what I'm talking about? There's just something about a woman that can bench press me and suck my dick at the same time. You know what I mean? Just... Hell yeah, I'll be your swole mate. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We're having fun. Yeah, I'm looking for a new place to rent. So, you know, the only place I could afford is a room in a tent. I just responded to this ad online that said they had a mother-in-law suite for rent, and I went to check it out, and it was just another tent behind his tent with his mother-in-law in it. She was not sweet. Yeah, I've been hanging out, doing comedy, you know, trying to do my thing, you know. I do fix electronics. I have a repair shop in Tacoma. I fix PlayStations and Xboxes, and I get a lot of the same problems, though. People will come in, they'll be like, oh, Xavier, there's something wrong with my PlayStation. It's not connecting to my neighbor's Wi-Fi anymore. I gotta be like, I don't know what to tell you, Jamal. I don't think your neighbor's fucking with you anymore. You guys are racist. His name was Jacory, all right? You guys are, all right. No, I do fix electronics. I created a whole business out of vaguely looking Asian. And it's been working pretty well for me. I've been doing a few things new recently. It's been a lot harder, you know, to get phone parts because of the tariffs. You know what I mean? And I was unfamiliar with tariffs because that was the name of my cousin. She was, all right. Now we're just... She's hard to understand, and she costs a lot of money. I ordered a mail-order bride, and then I opened it up, and she was male. All right. That was a dumb joke. That was a really stupid joke. I guess they're just letting me flounder here on stage for as long as I want, so that's fun. Hell yeah. Let me come up with some more. I got into a fight recently, and And it turns out that he was mentally challenged. And he was strong. He was tough. He got a lot of good hits in the beginning, but I had a secret weapon. He was in a wheelchair, so. Yeah, so I just pushed him over. Got in some ground and pound. People don't understand, I am a legitimate cage fighter, all right? Like, I am an expert at fighting people who are mentally disabled. All right, physically disabled, I said that wrong. We got some ableists in here. You guys, there's some ableists in here. Thank God that light came. I don't know what you guys are, how did you guys hear? This is 7 minutes in hell or whatever, how long are we did? I don't know how long we did. What do I got, a minute left? I'll wrap it up. You guys remember that Dave Chappelle skit? He's like, wrap it up. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. He was like at court. He was like, wrap it up, wrap it up. All right, well, that's the one thing I don't do is wrap it up. So I'm sorry, you guys. You guys are, give it up for your host, Brendan Meeks, everybody.
I am a very single. It is not going well. I am a dissertor in a real life. Okay. Worked better. All right. Let's give it up for your next comic, the very funny A Pickle.
How we doing, y'all? Hell yeah, that was kind of lukewarm. Like, woo! I just found something kind of fucked up. Like, apparently this is something you can do as a business. It's called dog grooming. Why is that legal? Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? You're not allowed to groom anyone, you know? Like. And dogs are so easy, you know, like they're already food motivated, so like there's a lot going around. A lot of people have been crying around me lately, but I guess that's kind of what I get for working with infants, so. I'm not doing any pickle jokes, just so you guys know. I'm not doing a fucking pickle joke. I don't have any puns. Actually, I have one. Do you guys prefer it if I was like uncircumcised pickle? Or like circumcised pickle? Half? That's how I know you're a real Jew. No, we have fun here, you know. I saw a kid recently. He was using Snapchat, and I was like, oh my God, like I didn't know like Snapchat was still relevant. And then I was like, you know, you can just text me the dick pic. You don't have to snap it to me. Like, I prefer it if you texted it. That way I can just save it, you know? Like, fuck. Okay, you guys know, do they have this in Lacey? There's, like, little free libraries in neighborhood? Like, that's a thing here? Okay, because I'm from Seattle, and that's a thing fucking everywhere in Seattle. Anyways, I like to put copies of Mein Kampf in the little free libraries because, like, it really kind of works out for everyone, right? Like the kids get an alternative view of history. I feel like I'm contributing, and the person I buy it from, you know, I have to buy it in bulk, so it's like a wholesale thing for them. Okay, not a lot of readers in the crowd, it looks like. Y'all not reading with the fucking failed artists. I've had more therapists than girlfriends. My therapist doesn't like that statistic, but my girlfriend loves that statistic because I made her up. She's not real, so I can do whatever the fuck I want, you know? Like, there's a lot of seafood by the aquarium, I've learned. Is everyone okay with that? Like, there'll literally be like, I'll like look at a shrimp in a glass tank, and then there'll be like a shrimp po' boy sandwich place right next to the aquarium. Like, why is nobody calling the health inspector? Like, clearly this is food. This is like fish trafficking. Sorry, that's a very sensitive subject. Fish trafficking, they kind of like, they need to use the currents to traffic their fishes. That's a little oceanography joke for everyone. Like, why can't we FaceTime 911? You know? Why can't we FaceTime crime, you know? Like, you'd think we'd be able to. It's 2025. And I've thought about like what the videos would look like, right? Like if you FaceTime crime and 911 say that as evidence, what they'd see, you wouldn't see somebody getting stabbed. You would see somebody, like you would see like a knife heading toward the camera, and then you would see like blood spurt from behind the camera. No one's with me on this? Fuck you guys. Okay, like it's what the 911 operators would see, which is why we would lose a lot of them if we did FaceTime 911. Like, okay, someone call 911 right now to save this set. Like, just kidding, don't call them. They get really serious. One time when I was 3, I just learned what 911 was, and I went to my phone and I dialed like 50 numbers, but in between the 50 numbers, I put 911, and they still fucking answered. I was like, I didn't think you guys were gonna answer. My mom had to be like, he's 3, he just learned about 911 today. And then a plane hit the Twin Towers, but it was that long ago. You guys know how I know heaven isn't real? Well, if heaven was real, like this paradise that you would go to for being a good person, there would be a lot of kids like killing themselves at like age 12 or something, you know? Like they'd be like, oh God, like let me into heaven. I tried my best for 12 years, you know? It just kind of got boring down there. Okay, fuck. Oh boy. Thanks, Borat. Like, oh man. I usually like that joke. What? Oh, thank you. I found a way to solve racism. I solved it. It's very simple. You are allowed to be racist, but only to the coinciding dog. So, like, if you don't like black people, you can say all you want to black labs. And if you don't like Asian people, yellow labs. If you don't like Australians, you can call like an Australian shepherd a cunt or whatever, you know, like. Okay. Australians like to use the word cunt. I don't know. Like, I haven't really found an ending to that joke yet, you know? Like, I still got to come up with some more races and shit like that go with dogs. Because, like, here's the thing. Like, dogs, you can say the N-word to a dog. They don't know. They wag their tail, you know? Like, and I don't know that from experience. I've just heard about it. Oh, did you cut my mic? Did I cut my mic? Maybe I'm just cutting myself off. Okay, this is fun. What does this say? I have terrible, oh, okay. I can't tell what's happening. Are you guys doing this or like, wrap it up? Okay. If I seem nervous right now, I promise you I can be a lot more nervous looking. I'm a back sweater. When I'm in a crowd of people do this thing where they like sidestep behind me, right? And they put their hand around my back. But when they put their hand around my back, I know it's like a new memory for them. Because it's really wet. All right, have a good night, y'all. My name is Jason Katz, also a pickle.
One more time for Jason, you guys. He's definitely a kosher pickle. All right. All right. Let's give it up for your next comic, the very funny Velma.
Well, jinkies, guys. I would do the whole bit about losing my glasses, but if my calculations are correct, if I bent over in this skirt, you would all see my asshole tonight. And in fact, that's actually how I won the last comedy competition here. I do have a few confessions before I get started. No, I did not take too many edibles before I got on stage again. I took just enough. One of us had to have a good time tonight. I did invite a date to this show, so I'm gonna need you guys to laugh really hard so I don't kill myself later. Just like that, really put your hips into it. You know what they say, lift with your back, laugh with your hips. And ladies and pussy having folk in the crowd, listen, I know how many times you've all had to fake having a really good time for 3 to 5 minutes. But I'm gonna need you to take one more for the team and help a sister out. And it's just like with your boyfriends, assume the position, grin and bear it. I'll pull out of here in 2 minutes, we'll solve that mystery. Let's see, my other confession, I banged a heckler. Yeah, and don't judge me, it was just so I could talk all the way through his 3 to 5 minutes. He's not unlike a lot of the comedians you'll see here tonight. He only had 2 minutes of solid material. And a lot of bad crowd work. And by crowd work, I mean I was the crowd and I had to do all the work. Let's see. Anybody here ever fall out of love with a man watching him try to get dressed after he just came? Have you ever seen Shaggy get dressed, like put a shirt on for the first time after he just came? It's a real mystery if you'll ever find the right hole. It's kind of like the sex you just had. You guys ever dated a man so awful he turned you lesbian? Yeah, me too. Turns out Daphne's a real cunt. One thing I didn't remember about women is, I did start trying to date women again recently. I forgot how many of us cry when we come. Yeah, any crygasms out there? No, nobody has daddy issues. Okay, yeah, well, here's the thing. You can only have one crier per household. And you're not gonna steal my thunder, bitch, okay? Yeah, and I think women with daddy issues get a bad rap, Who else is gonna do unspeakable things all for the price of, 4 head kisses and a big spoon? Sure, she's anxiously attached. Yeah, she's always looking for clues. So she's a little clingy, but she does anal. Let's see. I was in a pretty awful breakup last year. We did what all toxic couples do. We decided to open up the relationship. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm bipolar, and we were both Gemini, so there was already 8 of us in that polycule. Polyamory is a lot like when I accidentally joined Scientology in college. They're gonna get you, okay? They tease you. They're like, hey, we're having a brunch. We're having a game night. We got a new mystery gang. Come on. But yeah, listen, I recently found out who my demographics were on Tinder. And I have kind of a knack for always looking for the bad guys, right? And you think there's something to them, there's some layers. You're always taking off mask after mask after mask. Turns out I just really like autistic men. But no, I found out who my demographics were on Tinder. I get a lot of Renaissance fair guys, a lot of pirates. I get a lot of older men, which I usually like, but these ones all look like Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Yeah, I had something pretty peculiar happen though recently. I had 3 men all like me in one weekend who each had 1 eye. Yeah, and I'm not discriminating, but I do have questions. And no, you can't ask them if they know each other. That's fucked up, sir. But is there an eye patch convention in town? Is my type just a blind leading the blind? They do say that beauty's in the eye of the beholder, not eyes. No, it's kind of like a story problem on a quiz. 3 men with 1 out of 2 eyes all like me in one weekend. I was born in 1989. They're traveling at the speed of 88 miles per hour in a DeLorean. How blind do you have to be to think I'm hot, is my question. And stop trying to carry the zeros, sir. It is a trick question. They are all blind. They can't drive the DeLorean, Marty. No, I think I'm going to wrangle up a couple of them for a power throuple. Yeah, with their powers combined, they're going to have 20/20 vision. And I'm going to have the threesome of my life with what might actually be 2 evil villains. Yeah, here's the thing with polyamory. They're gonna invite you to the mystery gang. They're gonna add you to the Google Calendar. Don't do that shit. When one of us inevitably gets an STD, just tell me the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna get the message. It's gonna be in Braille on my pussy. That way my blind guys can read it too. All right, that's my time, guys. Thank you so much.
One more time for Velma, you guys. Seriously, last time everyone saw her butt, and then when it came time for voting, everyone was like, I mean, I guess Kylee wins. Everyone enjoyed her set the best. All right. Are y'all ready for your final comic? Give it up for Big D the Concrete Man.
Oh, that last woman comic, she reminded me of my second wife. I'm really excited to be here tonight. I got here early, sat outside by that coffee stand for pert near 30 minutes. I just kept ordering 12-ounce Americanos. Then I told the gal there, hey, I'm looking to trade in my wife for a newer model. That's when she slammed the window shut and got on her phone. Think about how unprofessional that is. Kids always on their phone. I don't know who she was calling, but I got out of there. What do you do for a living, sir? Build Legos? Cool, I'm a concrete finisher and a brick mason. That's real work. We got any Californians here tonight? Oh. You Californians don't know how to drive in the rain. Just hit the gas, and if God wants you to get there, you'll get there. I got passed the other day by some Californian around a bend. No passing zone. So I sped up to him, got right beside him at the stoplight. Well, he had a disabled parking pass. So I just yelled, "You think you're disabled now? Keep driving like that and we'll see." Oh, you don't want to fuck with an old concrete finisher. I'm from Forks. We don't fuck around in Forks. I used to play football too. If I was playing, when Marshawn Lynch was playing, I would have knocked his ass out behind the line. One time, all these bikers came up to Forks, and they thought they were so tough. But me, Johnny Peppercorn, Jim Hancock, just the three of us, I walked right up to the lead biker and I said, "Hey, aren't you that gay from Judicial Priest?" He didn't mind that. He didn't care very much for that, I should say. So he tried swinging on me. Well, I'm a lot faster than I look. So I just waylaid that bitch right there in the bar. Knocked him and all his other friends out, and then we went and had some more beers. Are there any gays here tonight? I see a lot of people pointing at their friends, but I don't. I've been watching the news a lot lately, and they've been telling me that they're trying to get the gay agenda passed. They're not gonna get the gay agenda passed. Nobody wants it. I can't figure out the gays. I spend hours and hours and hours of every day just trying to imagine what it would be like. And I still can't figure out why they do it. How are you doing, terrorist guy? I liked your set. Well, I'm gonna get out of here before too long. I got a long drive back to Forks. But I have one question maybe you can answer. Who in the hell is Jacob Barber? Why do people keep asking if I'm related to him? Have a good night.
Get it? Because Jacob's fat. All right. If y'all look right here on the screens, you have to scan every screen. And each screen is a contestant, and you got to choose. You're not going to know who you choose. No, but if you scan it, it'll take you to the list of who you think should win tonight. Third place, coming in hot in third place, we got the construction guy, or concrete guy. Second place, we got Kylee Ann, Velma. And in first place, drum roll, Christian, Borat's brother. Drop it in. Put the bone in. All right. Give it up for Christian, you guys.
Wow. 4 twisted teas and 1 chicken wing keep 4 Jewish men away. Can I have 1 man, feed me the bung? 1, okay, someone. May I have the crib? Okay. We will have the mixed mutt man. Give me.
Do it.
If I get on my knee, is it gay? Call to the hand of the gypsy. Stick it in my mouth.
His breath smells foreign.
It smells like Saudi Arabia and America. Thank you to the 43 people I've invited tonight. God bless America and Iran.
Thank you guys for coming. Follow us at Stone Goose Productions. Have a good night.